Man, I'm late to my own live stream. Good God Almighty. Here we go. 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 No agenda. No agenda. I'm going to try to figure out how I can do a 2-camera setup so I might be able to do some breaking because I do got some wax that I would like to rip. I got a bunch of select that I've been ripping that I need to put in top loaders. I got cards that I need to ship tonight. I got cards I need to ship. I got boxes I need to rip. I got a game I need to watch. I think the Celtics game is going on right meow. Celtics going on tonight, no? Celtics. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Y'all think Celtics? Y'all think Boston taking it? I think Boston's going to take it. We'll see. I got my water jug because I'm starting. My fast started at 6 p.m. tonight. So we fast for 60 hours. So I eat again Thursday morning. So all right. We got a couple of hits from the last. Nick Smith Jr. Mezzanine, probably worth nothing. Neon Icon Jokic, probably worth nothing. I'm not a Dallas Stars fan, man. I did get a Wembanyama Thunder Lane. That's probably not worth a whole lot. I'm not a Dallas Stars guy. I'm not really a hockey guy to begin with, but what I am is basketball guy. So this Jalen Hood Shafino, number to 99. It's all about the Houston Aeros. That's right. Post Kings knows what's up. What's going on, guys? Elong in the house. Post Kings in the house. That's right, Post Kings. They don't know. They don't know about those arrows. The Aero Dome was, or is technically, because it's still they still use it for letting the kids go ice skate. Silver Christian Coloco autograph that I pulled from Select. So that was cool. Hood Shafino, premier level silver rookie. No, courtside silver rookie. Pulled that little bad boy. Pink, number to 99. And then a Nick Smith Jr. Mezzanine silver. Pretty cool little card. Southpaw, what's up, brother? Glad you can catch a live. I've been so busy, guys. It's been absolutely batshit crazy. End of the year. In the last month, we've hosted 2 baby showers. We've seen the end of a baseball season for my son, a soccer season for my little girl, and then both of my boys are in breakdance, like hip hop dance classes, and it's so they had their thing, their recital or whatever. So that was dope. So we're done with that. I mean, just a lot of stuff happened over the last couple of weeks. Shout out to my man JD, who's also in the middle of soccer tournaments. Those of you who are dads kind of know what's up. So yeah, Southpaw's in the house. Birdie's in the house. Curious about your filming setup for breaking, including the mic brand. So Southpaw, are you talking about when I break wax on YouTube or when I go live on Instagram? Because I've been going live on Instagram quite a bit lately as well. Nikola Jokic, Nikola. Neon icon pink ice to 99. That's another one that I hit here recently. YouTube. So funny enough, my iPhone. I have an iPhone, I think 14, whatever this is, 14 plus with the big funky lenses, with the 3 funky lenses. I think this is a 14 Pro. I shoot in 4K. So I put this on this stand. So it goes like this, like this. So I shoot on this stand. This is on my desk. This is how you see my desk. And then my mic is right here. It's the same mic I'm using right now. This is a Audio Technica. It's the same mic that I've always used, but I also have it going through a Focusrite monitor that goes into my computer. It's all via USB. And that's it. So I'll take the video from a Canon T6i, which is what I'm using right here. It's just a regular old HDMI camera that shoots 1080p. I have it hooked up via a USB data cable to my PC. That's how I'm running the video feed. And then I'll take those 3 video and audio files and I'll put them into Adobe Premiere. I'll mash them all together. And then that's how you get the two views for when I do break. And I got a lot of wax videos coming up because I've been breaking a lot. And I still got more to go. Because I only buy wax to open it like an idiot. But that's what I like doing. So we'll see. Hey, there you go. So yeah. No, like I said, no big agenda here tonight. I don't have an agenda tonight. I do want to shout out a couple people. Let me see if I can. Cardcapsule.us just recently sent me my my order. Whew, man, it was a big old order too. Those guys are great over there, man. They always hook me up. They always keep me in everything that I need. So I always appreciate them. I do have an affiliate link with them. If you guys would love to check them out, here it is right here. We're going to favorite star. We're going to star that there. If you guys want to check that out, they got all kinds of everything that you need. I bought pretty much every top loader that they have because they just recently restocked all of their top loaders, penny sleeves, just everything. They restocked everything. Why is it telling me my internet it's out? God damn it. I can't wait till we got fiber internet getting hooked up here in our neighborhood, so that's going to be good. So hopefully this internet connection will be a thing of the past, which I don't know why it's an issue now. I'm hardwired, but whatever. It tells me that my Wi-Fi isn't. My Wi-Fi is unstable. It's like I'm not even on Wi-Fi. What the fuck? So yeah. We got, like I said, no real big agenda tonight in terms of anything that I want to talk about. I'm just hanging out with y'all, basically. You guys got questions or comments or care to hear my comments on certain aspects of the hobby? I'll be happy to chat about it while I Yeah, I know. That's what I'm seeing, Elon. I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing. It's so stupid. I hate Comcast. I hate Xfinity. It's a piece of junk. But we've been having that issue here recently. I got a bunch of stuff I need to ship because I just sold a bunch of stuff on eBay, on the old eBays. So yeah, let me see if I can get this game on. Y'all hang tight. Where are my remotes? All right, let's get the Celtics game going. We'll mute the Celtics game, and we're gonna look at input. Y'all don't mind my ghetto remote that has the batteries pinned in the back. There's some hood shit. Don't worry about that. Don't fret. Don't fret none. All right, now let's see. Let's go to the Xfinity. Xfinity's gonna be mad at me. All right, Princess, you're talking a little too loud. There we go. So what's up, guys? What have y'all been up to, man? I haven't really been. Man, did y'all hear that Bill Walton passed away? Man, iconic NBA voice of the NBA. That's kind of sad. Bill Walton passed away, battling cancer. Didn't know that. So that's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Let me see. I'm trying to put on the Celtics game, which I think should be right about halftime by now. Y'all think Celtics gonna close it out, or what? Are we thinking they're gonna try to prolong this as much as humanly possible? They might try to prolong this for a while. I don't know. I don't see them letting. I don't see them letting a series get blown out like that. But let's face it, Pacers didn't really have any business being there, right? I mean, technically neither did the Timberwolves. I mean, I am the biggest Ant-Man fan. You know what I'm saying? So don't come after me too hard, but oh shit, this is not working. It's not working on here. Why is that, Jim? Did Acuna do something wrong? I don't really follow up on baseball too much, man. Pacers should be up 2-1. I mean, it depends, you know. It depends on what we're talking about, man. I need my freaking remote. This is really gonna piss me off. He has definitely been underperforming. I mean, it's sad to watch, honestly, because he's doing the LeBron James thing where he's not showing up, and despite that, I mean, he hasn't been showing up, but I mean, despite him not showing up, they've been putting up pretty decent fights. I mean, the game last night was pretty back and forth the entire game, right up until like the last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter, where they just pretty much laid down and died. I mean, you know, that if Ant-Man was the same Ant-Man from the previous series, I just don't think I think it'd be a lot closer series, you know. Southpaw knows what's up. I did say that, and I meant that. I mean that. He's a little more zen than Kobe was. Kobe was a straight savage. He didn't care about your feelings. He didn't care about nothing. All he cared about was whether or not you were helping him win, and if you weren't, then get the hell out of his face. What did Kobe say? Job's not done. What's there to be happy about? I'm up 2-0. I don't care. Job's not done. Oh, just ice cold, man. Kobe was the best. Kobe was absolutely the best. Kobe was absolutely the best. Yeah, exactly. Well, but he messed up though. So Anthony Edwards messed up saying, "I got Kyrie." It's like, come on, man. You don't say that. That's disrespectful, young man. That's disrespectful. But, to his credit, his team defensively is one of the best in the NBA. So I like for a kid to have an attitude like that, I like for a kid to have an attitude like that. And it's up to Kyrie to go, all right, young man, you bet. Come see me. Come see me. Because guess what? You do all that talking, but at some point you got to come see me, baby. We're going to find out. We're going to find out who the baddest is. You're going to have to come see me. Oddly enough, I sold my Luka stickers immediately after the game ended last night. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, you talk all you want, man, but especially with these old school cats, and I consider Kyrie an old school cat. He's like, hey, man, I see you, young boy. You out there doing your thing, but eventually you're going to have to come see me, young man, and we're going to find out what it's really all about. We're going to find out exactly what you're made of, young man. And once we do, oh, buddy, you better be ready. Why does this not let me do it one by one? I'm not happy with the way eBay does things, but who would have took the wager 4 years ago that Kyrie would win a championship before LeBron wins another? Not many. Not given. I mean, think about it. 4 years ago, Kyrie was, in the middle of not the best phase for him in his career politically, and like they say, his publicist was working overtime, right? So maybe not. A lot of people thought Kyrie's career was over just because of, some of his personal beliefs and just some of the things he said. So they, I'm sure they thought it was over, but I'm gonna tell you what shocked me was to see how well him and Luka have meshed, ebony and ivory over there. Regular old Tango and Cash, if you guys catch that reference. It's just been a great series to watch, man. I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed watching them play. Like there's that clip of Luka throwing up that alley-oop off of the steal to Kyrie, and then as he lobbed it up for the alley-oop, he's just kind of like and you can tell they're just having a blast. They're just having a blast. And that's what I love. I love watching people play basketball at the highest level and just having an absolute blast doing it. Because then they just play with a different energy, like a different, with a different energy. That's the only way I can describe it. It's a different energy that these guys play with when they're having fun. Yeah, Bertie, I was just talking about that, man. I just saw that. I saw that earlier today. I saw Barstool posted something. Very, very unfortunate passing of Mr. Bill Walton. All right, one down, 4 more packages or 7 more packages to go. We'll keep going. All right, what else did I sell here? Can you guys believe this? I sold a lot. Now, mind you, Prism Chronicles, right? Like nobody gives a shit about Chronicles. If you break Chronicles, they're basically giving you rookie cards by the pound. I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? They're in bulk. They're giving them to you by the pound. So I sold a lot of Tyrese Maxey rookie cards. I think it was a total of like 10 or 11 of them. But in all fairness, they're all just junk. Not junk. I don't want to call it junk. I don't like calling base rookie cards junk. But it is Chronicles. There is a teal one in there. No, wait, this way. There's a teal one in here. You know, I did pull a teal one. I did pull a couple teal ones. I think I might have pulled, like, this one's a Kentucky Crusades silver. Nice little lot, I'd say. I mean, I'm not a big Tyrese Maxey fan. I love the way the kid plays basketball, but just I'm not a fan. And I ripped a shit ton of this stuff. So this is 2020. So here's another thing I want to put y'all on. Fun fact: I was an architecture major, and drafting dots. I don't know if you guys know about drafting dots. Drafting dots are held. They're basically used to hold your drafting paper to your drafting board. They're very low tack, and they're already like pre-cut in these little circles. So, and instead of putting Scotch tape on there, I just use drafting dots, and they leave no residue. They're the same concept as what you call it, painter's tape. And I get 500 of them for like $2, and they're like already pre-cut. They come in this cool little thing where all you gotta do is just pull it, and then one pops out. So yeah. Anyway, there's a little hack there for you guys if you're shipping a lot of cards. What's the score? 51-52. I mean, all these games most of them have been decided by like the last basket, which has been for the most part good, for good games. They make for good games, very exciting games to watch. No surveying, Birdie. I was architecture major before I stopped. Before I realized that I can't sit still in a classroom. But I was good at drafting. I was always a good drafter. And I was really good with design and stuff. And then I just realized that college wasn't for me because I couldn't sit still, and I wasn't about to sit there and spend a shit ton of my parents' money trying to sit in a classroom and stand still for 14 hours a day. Wasn't my MO. So pretty sure my parents appreciate that. I damn sure wasn't walking away with $100,000 worth of student loans, which is unfortunately what a lot of my friends had to do. Yeah. So anyway, it's made for pretty good games here recently, where you're just you're able to how am I going to package these? This is what I don't understand about what I want to do right now. Because I know what I'm going to do. So yeah. 51-52. What's the score now? It's still 51-52. Oh shit, 51-55. Boston's up. Just keeps going back and forth. I mean, I personally would rather see a Celtics I'd like to see Celtics Mavs. Obviously, that's what it's looking like. It's going to end up being Celtics Mavs. So we'll see. But I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that are thinking that there's still some hope for. I mean, I don't think there's any hope for for Indiana. I mean, I think those guys are toast, unfortunately. Which I like Halliburton. I'm a Halliburton fan. But yeah, it's still gonna be. It's gonna be Mavs. It's gonna be Mavs, Celtics, and then that should be a pretty decent series. I don't think anybody's blowing out anybody in that series. But I got the Mavs coming out of that. Luka. Yes, sir. All right. We're doing a little packaging tonight, Christian. I made a little run on eBay, so we shipping tonight, baby. Boys paid up. Jason, what's happening, brother? What's happening, man? We out here just watching the game and shipping some packages, dude. That's pretty much it. That's how we're rolling tonight. Shipping packages and trying to make these people on eBay happy. I normally do have a tape gun, but it's downstairs. I don't feel like going to get it. This is the life of an eBay reseller. Actually, I'm not an eBay reseller. You know what I did do, though? I like taking my kids to Goodwill because they can buy like a shit ton of cheap toys, and then I don't feel bad about like either donating them back whenever they're done playing with them or throwing them away later on. So they can buy a shit ton of cheap toys. And I found somebody who was a size 14 donated what looked to be brand new. Like it's almost like they bought a bunch of shoes and never wore them. Or maybe they bought like shoes like every weekend or something and never worn them. And so that they donated them all, like everything. And when I'm talking about donated, like there was like, if you guys are familiar with like really nice shoes, like Florsheim's and Bostonians, like really nice shoes that look practically brand new. There was also a bunch of like Under Armour, like Hoka's, bunch of Under Armour running shoes that were like practically brand new. Some of them still had like the factory tie. You know how like they bundle it and they tie it up, not like you and I would tie our shoes, but they tie them like they're still in the box, like they're still brand new in the box. Anyway, I ended up buying a whole bunch of those guys' shoes. They're size 14, so they're pretty hard to come by. I paid $14 a pair of shoes for like brand spanking new shoes in a size 14. And I sold the shit out of them on eBay here recently. I think the cheapest one that I sold were some New Balance combat boots in a size 14. I think I sold those for like $40. And then like everything else sold like on like Mercari and Facebook Marketplace and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, if you got time, there's a lot of good shit to buy and resell at the Goodwills. I love going down there. Jason Hires in the house. My brother's in the house. Trying to get like you and working out in the garage. That's right, buddy. I try to shed those pounds, bucko. I'm on water today, so I had my last meal at 7. So I break my fast at 7 in the morning on Thursday. So I'm on a 60-hour, starting my 60-hour fast right now. So yeah. What do you think about Ant-Man? Ant-Man is going to be a phenomenal player. I think this grueling loss that he's about to experience at the hands of Luka Doncic, and that was a nice little bucket at the buzzer. Nice little bucket at the buzzer right there. That was good. I think Ant-Man is going to go on to have an extraordinary career. I just don't think this is his year, and I think this loss is going to weigh in heavy on him, and this is going to be the beginning of his villain arc. Because he's going to get, they're going to get swept, and they're going to get swept, and it's going to hurt, and he's going to learn from it. And if my thoughts are correct, he is going to take this loss very hard, And I honestly feel for all of the jokes that everybody makes about him being Michael Jordan's son. I can definitely see this situation becoming the reason why he gets his ass back in the gym and really just starts working. I don't know if you guys saw the Game 7 game, but after that game, they were working out, getting ready for the next game. I mean, just like that's kind of the kid's mentality, and I think everybody on the team is following suit, and I think he's setting a great example for him, and we'll see what happens. That's what I think. Whether or not I'm right or not has yet to be seen. Shit, I need to order more bubble mailers. Son of a bitch. So that's what I think. Yep, it damn sure did. Damn sure did. That's exactly what I was saying at the beginning of the stream. Is we got a saying down here, which just your mouth running, mouth writing checks that his ass can't cash. And he called out Kyrie, which, like I was saying, I like to see that. I like to see a young man who's talking the talk. His team essentially is walking the walk, right? Because they're an amazingly defensive team. Even though Rudy Gobert's perimeter defense is absolute dog shit, nobody talks about that. As we clearly saw in the last game, where he basically was on roller skates. Luka put him on roller skates. But I like it. I like for Ant-Man to come out on national TV and go, "Hey man, I got Kyrie. I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna see what I'm about. I'm gonna see what Kyrie's about. I'm gonna see. I got Kyrie. I'm gonna hold Kyrie." And then, so I like that piece of it. And then I also like the other piece of it where Kyrie's like, "All right, young man, that's great. I'm glad you said that, but now you got to come hold me." And you know what I'm saying? Like, now you got to come see. We got this saying down here. I mean, you got to come see me, bro. You're gonna have to come see me. I hear you, and I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you feel confident, but all that talking's over, and now you got to come see me, and you got to come hold me, and you got to come play against me. And so far, he's barbecue chicken, as Big Shaq would say. Barbecue chicken. He is barbecue chicken. So that's not to say I don't love the way the kid plays. I think he's great. I think he's phenomenal. He's very charismatic. He's got a lot of energy. He don't take no shit from nobody. He talks his mess. But Kyrie's cooking his ass. Barbecue chicken. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna ship these cards because they don't fit in my bubble mailer. What are we gonna do? So we could go this route, and that's a double bubble. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the young man Ant-Man. He's really not Christian, but you know what I think it is? I think the moment's a little too big for him, bro. Unfortunately, I think the moment's just a little too big for him. And that kind of sucks because he's a talented basketball player. And the only thing that's going to happen, if I'm reading him right, and I'm reading his bravado and his attitude and everything that he's said so far, if I'm reading his personality right, I got a feeling that he is going to come back and be, he's going to come back stronger next year. And really put on a good show. He's carried these guys. He's been carrying these guys. Big cat, big zesty over there needs to figure something out. Gobert needs to learn a little perimeter defense, and if they can do that, then He's got to stop. What did Ant-Man tell him, man? You got to stop fucking fouling. Just stop fucking fouling. I love that shit, man. That was awesome. He's like, hey, man, you got to stop fouling. Just and Cat tried to, you know, he tried to defend himself, and he's like, no, just stop fucking fouling. How about that? So it's like, it's pretty funny, man. Marvelous in the house. What's up, brother? As a Lakers fan, I have to root for Dallas. I can't have that leprechaun win again. Oh, come on. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Lakers and Celtics. I could imagine you guys are not. Poster dunks aren't enough. They're not, man. They're cool, you know, but they only get you 2 points. You know, those dunks make for good highlight reels, but what else you got, buddy? You know. All right, let's see. Oh, I didn't tell y'all those Tyrese Maxey, that lot of 12 Tyrese Maxeys, I sold it for like $1.50. So that was kind of a kick in the dick, but whatever. Let's see. Next card that just sold was a Daniel Jones. Big Danny Dimes was a Genesis. I actually pulled this out of I don't remember. I think I pulled this out of a hanger pack or something. Daniel Jones, Genesis, not his rookie, but a Genesis, and these are pretty hard to pull. Sent it off to PSA because I thought it was a pretty cool card. And it's a quarterback. I just sold it $48, $42 is what it went for on bid. I didn't really care about it. So got my money back and then some. So let's send this one out. Yeah, we're big Luka fans over here too, man. My brother, oddly enough, man, I knew he was into basketball, but I thought he was just kind of like casual type of guy. He's a really big Kyrie fan, which I kind of sad to say is my brother. I didn't even know that. He's a big Kyrie fan, and then obviously recently he became a big Luka fan as well. And then also add on to the fact that my cousins and my brothers are very big gamers. They play Overwatch quite a bit. And it just so happens that Luka's like one of the best players in Overwatch, or like one of the top 100 or something players in Overwatch. He's like one of the best. So that's pretty cool too. Ooh, I like when they come in under. But yeah. Somebody was telling me, I think it was, who was it? Because I asked what everybody was up to. And somebody said something and I skimmed over it. Oh, here we go. Elong. Been selling a lot of low-end cards on ComC, which has been unbelievably easy and convenient. Bought a Larry Bird Prism Fast Break Gold Auto to 10. BGS Pristine 10. Let me ask you something, Elong, if you're still on, or anybody for that matter can chime in. Are you paying, or did you pay, if you don't mind talking about it, or would you pay if you were looking at another card, those of you who were in the chat, would you pay a premium, or would you put a premium on the value of a card in a PSA 10? Would you put a premium value on a BGS 10? Not a black label, just a 10. BGS 10 Pristine. Would you guys put a premium on that card? Same card, like for like, same exact card. But you got one in a PSA 10 selling for $100. You got one in a BGS Pristine 10. What would you pay for that BGS Pristine 10? Would you pay more? Are you not paying more than PSA 10 comps? Or would you think paying more for a BGS 10 comp over a PSA 10 is pretty much what it needs to be or what it should be? You think that's market value, I guess is the question. I'm curious because I don't buy BGS at all. I don't particularly like their slab, to be honest with you. It's a little chunky. It's a little too much, a little cell phone casey looking. So yeah, I haven't paid for. I haven't bought one. I think I do have a couple of BGS cards. Luckily for me, the BGS cards that I do have are who was it? The idiot with the rockets that beat up his girlfriend. I can't remember his name now. Good riddance. Anyway, that's what I do have. Marvelous says more. Is that pretty standard in the Marvel community packs? Because I can dig that. That makes sense. It's been around for a long time. You guys get some premium dollars there. But yeah, are you paying more? Is the question. Okay, that makes sense. All right, next lot we did a lot of 13 Anthony Edwards rookie cards. Now, before you go all crazy, none of these rookie cards were like prisms or anything like that. They're just, I opened up a lot of 2020, 2021 wax, a lot of Chronicles, and I got a ton of Chronicles rookie cards. So I went through my old, because I save all my rookies. I save all of them. And I went through the other day and I was like, man, I bet you I got a bunch of Anthony Edwards rookie cards. And sure enough, I had a bunch of Edwards. I had a bunch of Maxi. Would I ever whatnot? Yeah, I would. I don't think I have the inventory to whatnot. I don't have the inventory to whatnot. I would probably make more money if I were to do whatnot. But I don't have yeah, I don't have, I think if I were able to be like, all right, guys, I'm out of the game. You know, I'm not doing any more content anymore. I'm out of the collectibles game. I've moved on to whatever. Then I'd probably jump on. I'd probably do like maybe like a week worth of like, hey, I'm selling everything. Come follow me on whatnot, and in one night I'm gonna sell everything. You know, I'd probably do it on whatnot. That'd be kind of dope. But let's face it, I'm not getting out of the game. How is the new PSA slab? Is it harder to crack and heavier? So I'm hearing that these new PSA slabs are built like tanks. Now, I do have an order out to PSA right now. That is my last order that I just got back from PSA. I don't think made the cutoff for the new slab. So all my recent orders came in here recently under the new slab. So I don't know. I don't know if as a matter of fact, let me see. I don't think I got any of the new slabs. I might have. Hold up. I might have. Holy shit. No, I don't think I did. I think it's all the same. Because they did say that they weren't going to do the insert plastic anymore, and this one's recent. This is an 84 serial number, so PSA 10 hand cut. So no, I don't have any of the new ones, but I keep hearing good things about the new slabs. Man, I just wish they'd do something about this label, you know, this little hospital wristband label. Gives me flashbacks to when I was in the hospital. It's not good. I want me to blast through a mosaic and I hit a Genesis. To my head, hoping the gems so I can get like 10. Nice. Yeah, so I'm hearing they're pretty good. I'm hearing they're nice. They're big, heavy slabs. But I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully this new, I do have an order out to them right now. Let's check the stats on that thing. PSA card. Let's see where they are with my order. I need to send in another one before the end of the month. Oh, Christian, I need to talk to Ivan about his he wants to do a big Star Wars order, and they got a big Star Wars sale going on right now. Bum, bum. Oh, they're in assembly. They're in assembly. Let's go. All modern stuff because I'm, because I'm a dummy. But I got some CJ Stroud prisms over there right now. Got a couple Wembenyama prisms over there right now. I have of course, Alperen Şengün rookie cards I got over. You guys watch. Şengün is going to make some absolute noise this year. He's going to make some noise this year. And I am desperately trying to get a good price on a flawless RPA of Alperen Şengün. I'm trying really hard to get a good price on one. I have this number in my head and everybody keeps rejecting me and shooting me down, which I don't think the number that I have in my head is a crazy number. I think some of the prices that they have up there are kind of crazy for that card, but who knows? And it does kind of help me a little bit that at the end of the year, he got hurt. So that does help quite a bit. Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll score 63-58. Boston's in trouble. No, they're not. Not really. We'll see. Is Halliburton back? Is he playing or is he still out? Also, somebody was telling me at the beginning of this that Acuna tore his ACL and now everybody's selling their Acuna. You guys do realize that torn ACLs are repaired and come back way stronger than they were before because they don't use the same ligament. They use an even stronger ligament. I forget which one they use, but oh nope, Halliburton's still out. That's gonna get interesting. Yeah, he's still out. So with a hamstring injury, that sucks. That sucks. I always like, and listen, it's part of the game, right? Like it's part of the game. You're gonna struggle. You're gonna get beat up as the season goes along. And then part of making it to the end of the season is like making it with as much of a full squad as you can. But then the commissioner was like, look, that's all fine and dandy, but I need you to play. I'm not about to have y'all sitting here waiting and sitting out games and load management and all this other brouhaha. No, you guys are playing. And as long as y'all are healthy, you better play. And so, which I absolutely love that rule. But all right. Next one that we're about to ship was a Tyler Hero orange NBA 2019-2020 NBA premium stock, NBA Hoops premium stock. We just sold this card for $7. So again, I ripped a lot of this stuff. I ripped a lot of it, and I kept a lot of the cool cards. I need to put some more. Single cards up for sale like this, so that we could. Damn it! Dun, dun, dun. We need to put up some more cards, but anyway. All right, I got one response on the yes, paying a premium for BGS 10 over a PSA 10. Anybody else paying a premium besides my man Marvelous here? because I don't. I mean, I'm just not. I mean, especially a lot of stuff's been coming out about BGS about not grading right and grading fake stuff, and I don't know. I just don't see how that. I just don't see how that company stays afloat, man. I mean, that is just not doesn't compute for me. Bishop in the house. What's up, man? Yeah, I could see for like the high ticket stuff. Yeah, people paying a premium for it over a PSA 10. But I also think it has a lot to do with like, I mean, PSA 10's 10 is like still kind of subjective, you know? Like it's like, okay, you're paying for a PSA 10, but what was it really? Was it a 9.6? You know? Was it a 9.8? Or was it a 10, like a dime piece 10? You know what I mean? It's just like, what is it? Nobody knows, you know? And I think that's why the 10 is so nice. That's why the BGS 10 is so nice, because it's like 10 and then you get like 10, 10, 10, 9.5, like 195. You know what I mean? And then there's always that allure, right? Of like, oh man, like this was a 9.5, but man, if it's like a Chrome card where everything was a 10 except for the surface, and the surface was 9.5, and you're like, yo, I could crack this, wipe it down, good old Kurt's Card Care, wipe that joint down, resubmit it. I could probably get a BGS black label on this thing, and then holy mama, we're talking 10x the hobby. All right, so little Tyler Hero, we sold that for $8. Oh, look at eBay. I think they shifted this around. Nice. I always had an issue with centering. Boston versus Dallas. I'm with you, Jason. That's what I think is going to end up happening. Boston versus Dallas. So if it's Boston versus Dallas, Jason, who's coming out of that, and what's happening? You going full sweep? You're going Dallas in 5, Dallas in 6. You think it's going to game 7? What are you thinking? I personally, I'm taking Dallas in 6. I'm taking Dallas in 6. That's my thought on that. Oh, Dallas in 7. Bishop says Dallas in 7. Dallas in 7. Yeah, it should be a good matchup. Again, I want Luka to win his so they can leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Jason, Boston in 5. Okay. Dang, Boston in 5. You only got Luka and Kyrie winning 1 against Boston? That's a bold prediction, my brother. That is a bold prediction. I don't know about all that, Jason. I was with you, bro, but you got Luka and Kyrie together? Tango and Cash, Ebony and Ivory only winning 1? You a bad mamma jamma, Jason. You a bad mamma jamma. All right, let's see. What else we got here? All right, these let me go. You guys ever sell something that you're like, oh man, now how do I ship this? You know, I'm used to shipping. This is why I don't like really selling lots. You know, I rather sell singles, because singles are easy. I got bubble mailers. I got the flat PWEs. I know what I'm doing there. You know what I'm saying? But then my dumb ass, I sell these lots, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, all right, how do I protect this? Because I want to make sure this shit gets to the right place in, decent condition. I don't want to, but then again, I don't want to, I only got what I get for this in shipping. The guy only paid, I think, like $3 in shipping. What did he pay? $4. My man's paid $4 in shipping. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's like, how do we do this? So I want to make sure it gets there safe, but then I also don't want to pay through the nose for shipping. How do we solve this problem? How do we solve this problem? It is going to come. Bishop, I'm with you. Oh, Christian says Mavs in 4. He's going for the full suite. Not even a gentleman's suite, bro. They're not even going to give him one. Tatum's going to request a trade if they get swept. If they get swept, Tatum's going to be like, get me the fuck out of here. All right, guys, I'm really struggling with how the hell I'm going to ship this lot because I'm not really set up for that. Oh, you know what? I think I just found a box. Isn't this great? Whenever you have like a box set to the side that you're like, I'm not throwing that box away. I'm going to need it one day. Sweet redemption. All right, this is good. This is good. This is good. Now, if we only had some. Oh, I love PSA because it's got. Let's go. I don't know if you guys get as excited about boxes as I do, but don't judge me. I know some of you are judging me out there. Don't judge me. Do not judge me. Do not judge me. You guys don't understand how much of a dad win this is to like have a box with everything you need in it. It's like, oh yeah, baby. Let's go. All right. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm still alive. I ain't going nowhere. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot to take me out, baby. It's going to take a lot to take me out. Not much, man. What's happening? Mr. Padawan in the house. You've been keeping up with the latest Star Wars stuff, man. I just finished I finished Bad Batch here recently. I just finished Tales of the Jedi. Is that what it was called? Tales of the Jedi? That was badass. Can't wait for Acolytes. Acolytes is going to be interesting. So, yeah, a lot of good stuff happening, man. All right, we're going to ship this box. I'm pretty happy. You don't understand. Having a box that I'm like, man, I should throw this away. I'm really never going to use it. And then all of a sudden you sell something and you're like, how am I going to ship this? Oh no, I mean, I'm with you. I don't collect a lot of Star Wars either. But I watch pretty much everything that they put out, Star Wars wise. Or are you one of those like long time Star Wars fans that don't really like none of the new stuff, you know, like the Skywalker sagas and all that stuff? All right. I feel great tonight because I used a box that I should have probably thrown away, and this is redemption for me. So this is great. Oh, roger that. Okay, I'm with you. So Padawan is OG, triple OG Star Wars. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all, bro. Oh, nice. That's actually my favorite is Rogue One. My favorite movie. Now, you said F1. I know you just caught, man, the last couple of races F1 have been just phenomenal. I mean, Norris wins his first race, and then like he's like right there with Max to almost won his second race. P2, still pretty good. And then of course Charles Leclerc wins his home race in the streets of Monaco. Man, let me tell y'all something. It's all about commentating, right? I mean, a great commentator is going to make you feel chills in a moment that should already it's going to make you feel chills on top of your chills. I already had goosebumps because Charles Leclerc was about to win the Monaco GP. If you don't know, he is from Monaco. He grew up in the streets of Monaco. His dad passes away. He promises his dad that he's going to win in Monaco, which is a very hard race to win. And he wins it. For the first time in 93 years, somebody from Monaco actually wins the Monaco GP. And so big event, lot of emotions. And the commentator on F1, I can't remember who it was. He says, as he's coming to the checkered flag, he says, the stands that he saw built as a boy now rise for him. When he said that, I was like, what the fuck? That was awesome. Anyway, if you guys don't follow F1, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, definitely last week's race. Yeah, anybody but Max, and it would have been a good race. Yeah, and third time's the charm. So, that's the other thing too, is that like the first time he sat pole position, he had a drive shot. No, just a shit team. This was back when Binotto was team principal. Just a terrible race strategy. Completely screwed the pooch on that one. And then the second time he comes back and he gets pole position, he has a drive shaft failure, which completely screwed the pooch for him. And and then now he, third time's the charm, and the guy wins it. And it was a great story. Absolutely phenomenal story. What are we doing here? Oh, yes, the Anthony Edwards. So it's not going to be a standard. This is not a standard envelope. It shouldn't weigh much. Oh, fuck me. It does. Okay. All right. Okay. This is, I have no idea what size this is because I don't have my handy dandy ruler. We're going to eyeball it though. 1, 2, better not sue. So we're going to go, no, it's not that. It's like, my 3. Oh, let's see what that ends up being. All right, not bad. All right, I lose out a few pennies on shipping. No big deal. Yeah, redemption here is what you guys are seeing. Yeah, just great races, man. Great races. Magnussen is out there choosing violence. He's just like wrecking into everybody. He didn't give a shit no more. I kind of felt bad for Kimi, not Kimi, for let me see. For Hulkenberg, for Nico. He's the one I kind of felt bad for, because in that crash he was just kind of like just along for the ride. So he got screwed big time. And then he completely destroyed Checo's car, which was fucking awesome. So I've been back and forth, Padawan. So like, what was Magnussen trying to do, right? I don't think Checo even, like, who's overtaking there, right? It's the run up, right? Like, it's the run up to a turn. Nobody's overtaking there, right? So you if you're running, you're essentially thinking like, okay, nobody's overtaking me here. So he probably didn't look. He probably didn't even see him there. But what the hell was K-Mag doing? It's like, you're in 19th place, my brother. I mean, like, dead last. You're running up on a Red Bull. Like, what was he trying to do there? You're not winning any races here. It's like, sit your ass back there and take it easy, man. This Boston game is getting interesting. I haven't seen the onboard cam. I need to take a look, but he definitely had enough space on the left side to scoot over. But that's gonna be the question. But again, everybody's saying the same things. Like, what the hell was K-Mag thinking? What was he gonna do with that? What were you gonna do with overtaking Checo? Like, was that just like to make yourself feel better? Or... And then he even joked about it afterwards, because they called him into the steward's office, and he was like, yeah, it was nice to see the stewards. I didn't want a week to go by without seeing them, or some shit like that. Like, he was just kind of being a dick about it. But anyway, it's a racing incident. It is what it is. All right, we're almost done. I got one more. Patrick Mahomes, 2018 Spectra. Panini Absolute 2018. So this is the year after his rookie year. PSA 9. This is the blue Spectrum parallel. Ended on bid at $22. So yeah, Checo's horrible. Yeah. I don't think you know what I honestly think, man. I think the reason why Carlos Sainz hasn't signed with Audi, like he hasn't taken that Audi deal, because let's face it, he's not going to fucking Williams. If Carlos Sainz goes to Williams, dude, like I have zero faith in F1. I honestly think that Sainz is holding out for a Red Bull seat. I don't know if they've already signed Checo, but even if they did, I mean, they're just contracts. They'll buy him out. Like they don't really give a shit. But I really think that I really think that that he's holding out to see what Red Bull is going to do. I think Red Bull, if they have an opportunity, they're going to give him. No, he does not. Yuki does not deserve to be promoted. He doesn't deserve to be. He's not better than Sainz. He's not better than Sainz. He's not better than Sainz. He's not better than Gasly. That's for damn sure. He's not better than Sainz. He's not better than Gasly. Let's see who else is out there. He's definitely better than Daddy's Money. What's his name? Lance Stroll, or the Stroll kid, whatever his name is. He's definitely better than him. But there's a couple of other guys on the grid that I would give some space to before Yuki, in a Red Bull at least. But yeah. I think if Red Bull can make it happen, he definitely has to sign. If they can make it happen, they definitely need to sign Sainz for sure. For sure. Oh, stop it, Pat. See, nope. I cannot agree with that. 1.82. There's no way. Put those two guys in the same car, and there's no way that Yuki's better than Gasly. I don't think so. I disagree with that. Gasly's my guy. Yeah, but Yuki was. When did he outscore Gasly? In 2022. What was Gasly in? I think he was in a. Let me see. Were they both in an AlphaTauri? I think they were both in AlphaTauri at the time, weren't they? Shit cars, man. Just absolute shit cars. I think that's back when Yuki was like at the top of his like little man angry syndrome. I'll tell you what though, they're about to bounce Ocon's ass out of there for that jerk move that he pulled. Dun, dun, dun. They're gonna bounce Ocon's ass out of there real quick. All right, that is the last package that I had to ship tonight. I don't know, man. There's rumor on the grid is that they're not happy with him. That they are not happy with him at all. Alpine is a mess, dude. They're an absolute mess right now. They're an absolute mess right now. Random question: where did you get your custom mat made? Oh, that's a good question. There is a gaming company that makes these custom mats for TCG games. I can't remember what the name of the company was, man. If I'll find, but you know what? There's so many companies out there, dude. I've had so many people reach out to me, and go like, "Hey, can I make a custom mat for you?" And I'm like, "I already have one, but thanks." So yeah, I don't remember who the company was. It was one of the bigger ones. Holy hell. Yeah, so yeah, it's some company. I can't remember the name of it. But I did all the design and everything on Photoshop and Illustrator, and then I sent it over there, and they printed it out for me, and it came out really nice. If you go back and look, I'll have to go back and find the video on YouTube, but I did a reveal or a box opening or whatever for it, where I had all the information for it. So it wasn't that expensive either. It was maybe like $30 or $40, I think, or something like that. It's pretty good. All right. Did anybody else pay before we log off? There's still some people out there that owe me some fucking money. Where's my money, man? Where's my money, man? I'm tired. You tired of you ducking me, man? Awaiting payment. I need to see who else is awaiting payment. Where's my money, man? Tired of you ducking me, man. All right, the big dollar sale that I had is still waiting for the payment. Depending on what this guy did. Dun, 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 dun. All right, guys, we're gonna watch the rest of this Celtics game. I gotta go put this stuff in the mailbox. Hit the thumbs up on the way out if you guys don't mind. Check out my link in on eBay if you guys want to check out what I got for sale. I got a bunch of shit for sale. I'm gonna start trying to put up a lot more stuff so that I can clear out some of this. So I can clear out some of this bulk that I have. I got quite a bit of bulk that we're trying to clear out. Good cards. I just don't really have too much. It's from all the ripping that I've done. It's all the wax that I've opened up. I have a bunch of stuff like this. 2019, 2020 Panini hoops premium stock, and then like Ja Morant NBA hoops. You guys know I love my NBA hoops. Here's another one. Ripped some contenders and got this cool little card here. But anyway. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Again, hit the like on the way out if you don't mind. And videos coming out this week, ripping a lot of different product, mainly Select and Prism Monopoly and hoops and all kinds of stuff. Some nice hits there. So appreciate y'all watching. As always, love y'all. Peace.